We begin with an 8 on Your Side investigation, intimidation, and inaction. New details emerging in the case of Janiya Thomas. Multiple agencies did not intervene when they should have. And the reason for some of that inaction is alarming.
Sheriff's Office investigators were intimidated by the little girl's mother. And senior investigative reporter Steve Andrews joins us now with what he's uncovered. This is alarming, Steve.
You know, parts of the report that were released by the state yesterday are just hard to believe. You know, you've got a woman who physically abused her child, and now we learn investigators checking into abuse allegations were afraid of her. So how do you think the children must have felt?
Bond is presently set at no bond.
Janiya Thomas is sitting in the Manatee County Jail on a child abuse charge while detectives investigate how and why her 9-year-old daughter Janiya's body was found in a freezer. Janiya has a long history with the state. The court ordered services in 2004 following a physical abuse allegation. At the time, she was a 19-year-old with 3 children under the age of 5. In 2005, she gave birth to her 4th. This report, issued by DCF late Tuesday, states Manatee County Sheriff's investigators found Thomas difficult, could not be engaged, and they felt bullied, intimidated, and physically threatened by her. The buck stops with DCF Secretary Mike Carroll. How were these warning signs missed?
Well, the cases we deal with are pretty complex, and this case is pretty complex because it unfolded really over a decade.
DCF pays the Sarasota Safe Children Coalition $21 million a year to provide services and oversee cases like this. Safe Children pays Youth and Family Alternatives about $2.9 million to provide case managers in Sarasota and Manatee. In 2014, one case manager noted Janiya said she attended Seabreeze Elementary School. A month before, her mother told another case manager Janiya was homeschooled. Did anybody compare notes? I came to Youth and Families Alternatives to discuss its role in this case. COO John Luff wouldn't even speak to me until we placed the camera outside the building. DCF found investigations were closed prematurely. The extent of violence in the family was not factored into safety assessments. Failure to assess led to ill-informed decision-making. Taxpayers handed out millions of dollars to these agencies this past year, and yet tonight I am sitting here with 3 letters. 2 start off stating how deeply saddened they are. A third from DCF states no child should ever endure the horrific abuse Janiya faced. Millions spent, and yet we were unable to save her.
Boy, Steve, and it's just stunning to hear that Child Protective Services, they were afraid of this.
Yeah,
woman.
you know, and even in 2014, when Janiya Thomas told her case manager she didn't want to participate in voluntary protective services, child welfare professionals met and went, okay, we're going to close the case.
Tragic for Janiya.
Sad.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve.